We got no room for commies. No quarter.
Commies.
No quarter.
Yes, don't
No
you
quarter.
know?
Commies?
You don't even know what you're
Yes,
supporting.
you're a commie. Yes.
Everything she talks about is communism.
We have an insurrectionist, ladies and gentlemen, walking away. Insurrectionist. Okay. Thank you so much. I've never been interviewed by people that. This is interesting. I'm happy to have a respectful conversation with you, sir, if you'd like to. Okay. Well, you just came up to me and got a foot from my face, didn't you? You just got a foot from my face.
Get out of here.
You get out of here. So you want to talk to me, but I can't talk to you?
Listen, I told you, if they're vaccinated, you cannot get through to them. You are vaccinated. You are vaccinated. You can't help it.
We don't have assault. That's assault. That's assault.
Get out of here.
That's assault.
Get out of here.
That's assault.
What's assault? Standing in front of you? No, assault.
That's assault.
Get out.
That's assault.
What's assault?
I'll make you famous.
Why are you here?
I wanted to interview people in a respectful
No one
way.
here wants to.
Well, I can still stand here, right?
No, where are you here?
I didn't say you had to. You are engaging with me right now. I would like to have a respectful conversation. Okay, that's fine. No problem. Then you have the right to stand there and I have the right to stand there. Can we agree on that at least? Okay, thank you. Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. Okay, we agree on something. Fundamentally, we agree.
He looks vaccinated.
They're vaccinated. They're vaccinated.
They're vaccinated.
No, you've been vaccinated 5 times. You know I'm right.
They're
No, you
vaccinated.
cannot come back.
All of a sudden, these are all doctors. They say I'm vaccinated, but they know my medical history.
You have no idea what you're supporting.
What do I support? You haven't even asked me one question.
Everything we say.
Name
What
one
do you think about
policy.
One at a
What do
time,
you
please,
think
ma'am.
about
One at a time. Ma'am, you can ask me anything you want and ask me what I support, and I'll gladly answer.
Why does she lie?
Eggs $1.47. How much do the Trump sneakers go for, sir?
What does it matter?
It's not a necessity.
What does it
Groceries
matter?
are.
How much do the Trump Bibles go for?
Go to Smith and Albert
He's
Chap.
selling $100,000 gold watch. I can't talk to 5 people at a time.
Come right here. We're talking
How
about
much
the
do the
grocery.
gold watches go for, sir?
We're talking about the grocery.
I'm talking about the gold watches.
Who's
I
buying the
can't
gold watch?
afford that.
What
No,
are you
the grocery.
supporting? What are you
The
supporting?
grocery.
I can't talk to 2 people at once. You can ask me anything you want. I'm sorry, what did you say, ma'am?
So what are you supporting?
What do I support as far as what policy?
Yes, what policy do you
Sure.
support?
I support a woman's right to choose.
That we have that.
Roe versus Wade was overturned.
That was that.
Okay, I'm talking about
doesn't have to be
nationally.
national. We have 50
So,
different choices
okay,
now.
so
Right? Is that better?
I'm answering your question. You asked
Okay.
me what I support. We're
Right,
going to
so
go
we
one at a
still have
time.
that. Okay, yeah.
So Roe versus Wade was overturned. So now it's to the states, right?
Right.
In Arizona, we have a 6-week ban. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let me just give you my opinion, and then I'll be happy to hear yours. Okay. I don't think geography should have anything to do with a woman's body. Okay.
Then there's a lot of other issues, a lot
Okay,
of other
that was
policies
one
that
issue.
are all in 50
I agree.
states.
Okay,
There are different
so that's
in
my
50
opinion
states.
on abortion.
Why should abortion be federal level compared to all
Abortion
the
shouldn't
other?
be a federal level. It
That's
should be
what Roe
allowed.
v. Wade isn't.
It should be allowed.
So is a lot of other
Okay,
policies.
so we just-
try to minimize federal
Okay.
government's control.
Let me ask you a question. What about? How do you feel about gun control?
That's our. That's
Yeah,
our
we should
country.
have
I want to know.
guns.
I didn't ask you about the Second Amendment. I agree with you. We should all legally be. We agree.
Yes.
But what should we do about all? Let's try to think together here. I'm sure we all would agree. We don't want innocent children to be. We don't want anybody innocent to be killed. Hold on. It doesn't matter. We probably agree on this. It doesn't matter whether it's a child that's gunned down or an innocent person in Chicago due to gun violence. Gun violence is gun violence. So my question to all of you is, what should we do about it? What should we do?
What do you do about car accidents? What do you do
You're
about
comparing.
other,
Okay.
all the other?
I'm asking you a
That is
specific
what-
question
there-
about
we have,
guns.
We have background checks. We have
Background checks.
Comprehensive background. 85% of this country agrees with. See, they don't want to have a discussion. They don't want to have a respectful debate. See how they're going to walk away? See how they're walking away? I asked them what they want to do about gun violence, and they bring up car accidents. These people, they don't know how to. See how they just walk away? You see how they just. See, the Trump people want them to walk away. I try to have a respectful conversation with people. I try to be respectful to them. I try to listen to them, and then they listen to me. And what do? They ask me if I'm vaccinated. That's who these people are. That's who these people are. That's who these people are. Gun violence is not bothering. I'm being respectful to you, and I'm asking you your solution.
Hold on.
I
We're going to be respectful in return. We're going to be respectful.
If they weren't soft on crime, these
criminals
Okay,
feel they could
okay,
be
that's a
jailed.
different topic.
And maybe if we close the
Okay,
border,
let's start with what we
wouldn't
agree
have to
on.
worry
Okay, but
about
let's start with what we agree on.
But you're talking about something, and we don't have a fact checker here, so a lot
Okay.
of things that J.D. Vance says gets twisted, especially with the
Honest,
cameras
okay.
and that
There are a lot of
bullshit.
Republicans that have that.
Okay.
So there's
Okay,
a lot
so
of
do we
these
agree,
things.
ma'am? We
Let
don't
me
want
ask
innocent
you,
people to
I'm
die.
going to ask you, what news station do you listen to?
What news
What,
station?
where do you get your
I do
news?
my own radio show.
No, you listen
So here's
to
what I
CNN.
do. No.
You don't listen to CNN.
Are you going to let me answer, or are you going to answer for
I'm
me?
asking. You're going to.
So are you going to let me answer? Are you going to let me answer?
Yeah, you did. You said no. So I
No,
said,
I did not
then
say
you
no.
join
Are you going to
NBC?
let me answer your question?
Answer my question.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
There are two stations that I listen to because I like to get both sides, and then I make my own determination of my opinions.
Okay.
It's Fox News and CNN. I get the left, I get the right.
Fox
and
is
then,
not that
excuse
right.
me, let me finish. I get the left and I get the right. Instead of just getting one side, I get both
I like
sides.
to the same
Hold
side.
on, I appreciate that, thank you. And then what I do is I form my own opinion based on that. Now I do that every day because I do a show every day. Now let me go ask you, we both agree, let's start with where we agree. We don't want innocent people to die. We don't want our kids to die in schools, right? I'm sure you're a mother, right? You don't want kids to die in school, right? We agree on that.
So
right?
where do I stop it?
Can
At
we-
the border.
Okay, I didn't ask you about the border.
Everything leads to Kamala Harris. Don't you get
First
it?
of all, it's Kamala Harris.
I don't give a shit. Like
You don't
I
give a
care
shit.
how
Okay.
I pronounce it.
Conversation
that's your,
over.
That's your,
Conversation over.
that's your argument. How you pronounce her name?
We can't even agree.
You can't even get that
We
right.
can't even agree.
Kamala,
that-
Kamala, tomato, tomato.
Okay,
Does it
who
really
cares?
fucking matter?
Okay, you're a very intelligent woman.
I
Thank
am.
you. Yes,
I
you
have a
sound-
bachelor's and I was in law school.
sound
What do you
very
got?
int-
What do you got? What do you got?
You sound very intelligent.
And I didn't vaccinate. What are you on your fourth booster? Did you ever realize the vaccines have changed
when you start
your
swearing
brain?
at me and you
No,
can't even pronounce your
you
name
can't
right.
Even, oh, that's all you care
Have a nice
about
day.
is names.
Have-
That's your comeback.
No, I care about you answering my question like I
don't want
answered
you too
yours.
close. I know how many times you vaccinated.
Okay.
You are DNA
Have a nice day,
changed.
ma'am. Have a nice
look at
day.
your look at
Have-
yourself. Look
have a
at
nice day.
yourself.
Have a nice day,
Do you
ma'am.
really think?
Look at yourself. You're a cult member. Look at you.
Oh, I'm a cult
Yeah,
member.
look at you.
Oh,
Planned
because I
cultist
work
right
out
here.
in a gym and I don't eat
No,
McDonald's.
it's got nothing to do with your body. It's
Oh,
got
yeah.
everything to do with what you're wearing.
Oh,
Yeah.
because I wear
Can we
Trump.
go back to talking about
Because I wear
That'd be
Trump.
nice. That'd be nice.
See, it's come back because I wear
You're a
Trump. You're a
smart
cult.
person. I
No,
can't
I
have a
thought I'm a
conversation with
deplorable
someone.
and a terrorist. Don't interrupt me.
Have a nice day, ma'am.
I'm not. I don't have to be turned away from you.
You're right.
You
You
don't
don't.
dismiss
You're
me.
right.
You never dismiss
Have a nice
me.
day,
You
ma'am.
don't get to do
Okay.
the shove.
All right.
You don't even have to turn your
Have
back
a nice
if I'm
day.
here.
Have a nice day, ma'am.
Why do you have to look away?
Have a nice day, ma'am.
So
We are actually trying to have
We were
like a
actually
we
civil
can
trying
have
to-
a nice conversation.
When I asked the
But when I'm
question,
in charge and I'm
was
being
I not
told I have to
respectful
take
to
the
you?
group, I'm leaving.
Was I not-
Well, you can take the group, but we're still having a
Thank
conversation.
you. Thank you.
They
Thank
called
you.
me racist earlier. and
I
they
didn't call
told
you
me I couldn't
racist, sir,
walk.
at all. That was not my woman, and in fact, I defended you. When it was despicable what that woman said about you.
Oh, thank
And
you.
hold on, and I defended you. A woman made
I
fun.
thought you was your
Excuse me, wait.
girl.
A woman made fun of you. She was a Kamala supporter because you couldn't walk,
Uh-huh.
and I told her to stop. And I defended you. I said we might disagree, but let's be respectful. I
I thought she
defended
was
you.
your girl.
I defended you, and she was not my girl. And she was wrong.
Thank you.
What I'm not doing here is I'm trying to have.
Nobody gives a shit. You're
I do.
Have a nice day.
I do. Some of us do want to have civil
Some of
discourse.
us do. So have a nice day. Have a nice
What are you gonna
day.
do when
Have a
Trump
nice
wins?
day.
What are you gonna do when Trump wins? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Are you packing and leaving the country with your woke celebrities that lie all the time?
That's not
Over don't care about saving our country.
over messages that you send to women. For what? There's a lot of lies.
Hold on a second.
So,
I want to repeat this.
just one last
crazy.
thing.
Okay, hold on, one second.
Redacted. Watch
I was called
Redacted.
That's crazy.
in the last 10 minutes because some people disagree with me. Not you, sir. I appreciate our conversation. I want to continue it. Because they're not capable of having a conversation. I've been called a pedophile.
You did too,
Okay?
though. You
I've been
did
called a
too. You
pedophile.
called us all kinds
Here's
of
another-
names.
Here's another one. I
You
never
did
called you a
too.
name.
Yes, you did.
I never called you a name.
Yes, you did.
I've been called
you
a
called me
pedophile.
Tommy.
You're yelling. Why are you yelling?
Why are
I
you
didn't-
yelling? You yelled
Tommy.
too. You yelled too.
I never called
You
you
said
a
I want to
Tommy.
have a decent conversation.
First of
That's
all,
what you were
back up,
doing.
Back up.
I don't need
You're
to
in my-
back up. It's a
Actually,
free
you do.
fucking country.
Actually, you
How
can't
about
be
that?
right in my face
How
because that's
about
called
that?
assault.
It's a free country.
It is a
Assault
free
is when I
country.
touch you. That's
No,
an
actually, assault is right here.
That's an assault.
Another lady who doesn't know the laws.
Yeah, yeah. So do
Okay.
you.
Have a nice day.
So
ma'am.
do you.
Have a nice day. Another very
Dumbass.
intelligent Trump supporter.
Oh,
Have a nice day.
Kamala Harris. I feel so bad.
Very intelligent people.
Like,
Let's just go. Don't give them the time of day.
Notice how they walk away.
Don't give them the time of day. We don't.
They come up to me.
Hey, we're still here. We're
They,
just talking.
I'm not talking about you, sir. I'm talking about them.
I don't want to be a fool too, so I don't want to talk to them.
They'll get a foot in my face, right? They'll get a foot in my face, and then when I try to talk policy and be respectful to them, I ask them, what are you going to do about gun violence? And they bring up car accidents. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
So what are you going to do about gun
Sure. I'm so glad you asked that, sir. I'm so glad. First of all,
what would you
85,
like to see?
I'm going to answer your question. I'm going to give you it's a good question. 85% of this country believe in comprehensive background checks. Yet Republicans in office today care more about their A+ rating from the NRA than comprehensive background checks. There was an assault weapons ban in the early 90s. And in the early 90s, gun violence was down. Republicans fizzled out that plan. I believe it should be 18 to 21 years old. I think we both would agree. We don't want mentally ill people getting their hands on guns. In Uvalde, we all agree on that, right? We don't want innocent people to die. I'm sure there are nice people here, just like me, that don't want innocent people to die. An 18-year-old in Uvalde, Texas, walked into a gun store. He bought thousands of rounds of ammunition and AR-15s, okay? That can't happen. I believe the age should be 21. I believe there has to be like a car. When you get a car, you have to, hold on one second, ma'am. Hold on one second, ma'am. Please let me finish with respect. Thank you. You remember when we had to get our driver's license? We had someone teaching us how to drive a car. We can all buy a gun. By the way, I support you buying a gun. Excuse me, I'm having a conversation with this gentleman here, okay?
Proper training.
Exactly. I want you to be able to protect yourself and buy guns if you want to. I want respect. Excuse me. You still they all interrupt. They don't even let me have a conversation with this man. And then I want your solutions, right?
Yo, go. Guys. Yo.
Very intelligent. So this is my problem. You and I are having a conversation. I want to hear you. You want to hear me.
I'm here to listen to you.
Thank
It's
you,
not very
sir.
often that we get to hear you.
I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. That means a lot. So, I think it should be 18 to 21. We need comprehensive background checks. I believe, like a car, you should have to re-register your gun.
Totally.
I believe, like a car, you should have to be a couple hours of instruction, right? Because if I'm in a supermarket,
Do me a favor and not record my son. My son's right here.
please get
He's
out of
under
her
the
face.
age.
She's not recording
Please.
your son. Get out of her face.
Just don't turn the. Don't record
So,
my son. He's under 18.
when you drive a car,
No, I'm just
you have
saying
to
if
learn how
turn
to
it,
drive the car
my
properly.
son's
I just want a little
Oh.
training. That's all I want, man.
photography
Right?
classes
Reasonable
at
stuff.
Chopper. He wants to
Reasonable
take
stuff.
pictures.
Right?
Don't block the camera. It's okay. We're having a conversation. It's fine.
Okay, so I want to hear from you.
We're taking a picture for him.
They don't need the truth.
He's a chopper.
Documentary. Okay, I don't care.
Why the other man didn't turn?
I'm here to listen to you. There's not a lot of opportunities where we get to hear,
I agree.
Positions
I
from the other
appreciate
side.
that. And I want to hear from you also. What I don't,
There's a lot that we probably agree.
because you sound like a smart, reasonable person, right? You're hearing me out, I'm
I
going
used
to
to
hear
be
you
one
out.
of them.
But in the last, thank you. It's important because we all don't want innocent people to die, right? Okay, so I did not vote for Hillary Clinton, just so, and these people won't believe me. I did not vote for Hillary Clinton. I did not vote for Barack Obama. I voted for 8 Republicans in the 2022 midterms. The problem I have with Republicans on this issue is they care more about their A+ rating from the NRA. How many advertisements have you heard a Republican say, I got an A+ rating from their NRA? You'll never hear a Democrat with an ad like that, because I believe most Republicans care more about their A+ rating from the
They don't
NRA
look at it.
than
Turn the
actually
badge
doing
around.
something.
That's not.
That's just my personal. Now, I know good Republicans that really care about this issue, but I need more. And I don't want innocent people to die, right? And when a Ted Cruz or others say, lock our school doors, J.D. Vance said that on the debate. When talking about gun violence, we can all disagree whether we like J.D. Vance or not, but he said, school shootings, he said, lock our doors and make our windows stronger. If I'm a nut that wants to kill innocent children, which obviously I don't want to, do you think a locked door would deter me from going into that school and shooting innocent children? J.D. Vance said that on a debate stage. Why can't Democrats and Republicans work together, and let's realize that we all don't want innocent people to die? This guy has a Trump safety, Kamala crime sign, yet Donald Trump is a 34-count felon. It's very confusing, this sign. Very confusing sign. Trump is a 34-count felon, yet this guy is holding up a sign that says Kamala crime. That makes a lot of sense. It says Trump safety, Kamala crime. Sir, is Donald Trump a 34-count felon?
I doubt it.
What do you mean you doubt it? But a jury decided that he's a 34. Can we agree on that?
No.
So a jury didn't decide.
No.
So who decided then?
It's all legal, and it's going to be 60.
But
I'm not a lawyer.
I'm not either. But he was found guilty in a court of law.
Yeah, a kangaroo court.
A kangaroo? What does that mean?
Look it up.
What does a kangaroo court mean? I don't know.
I'm not a
Help me
lawyer. I
understand.
can't argue for it.
So if you're not a lawyer,
It's gonna
then
be
why would you say
unfair.
it's not unfair? Okay. So this gentleman is supporting a 34-count felon rapist. He says Trump's safety, yet he's the liable sexual abuser. It makes a lot of sense. He says Kamala crime, yet Kamala was a prosecutor.
I support the police.
What's that?
I support the police.
So do I.
I used to be a
So
cop.
does Kamala. She's a former prosecutor. I respect that. Did Trump support the police on January 6th?
I agree with you.
They're hostages and patriots. Okay. Hi, can we ask you guys a few questions?
Sure. Go ahead.
Do you support the biggest tax breaks for the rich, the top 1%?
That's including Harris.
Hold on, one at a time. Let me ask her first. No, Donald Trump had the highest.
What are you anyway?
Tax
I
breaks.
don't believe that.
Okay.
What are you? A press?
Okay. I'm a member of the press that's asking you questions. Is that okay?
Yes. Yeah, I don't believe that.
You don't. Well,
I
yeah.
don't believe what your question's even asking. I
Okay.
mean, we have been taxed more than unbelievable. It's 100% inflation in the grocery store. It's 100%
So would you
gas.
blame
all the illegals coming in? We can't take it anymore.
So inflation is up all over the.
All
Okay.
my friends are losing their jobs.
Gotcha. Inflation is
Okay.
up all over the world. Is that Joe Biden's fault also?
It is. Yes, it is. Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's
It is.
his fault for
Gotcha.
letting in all
For all
the
over the world.
illegals
Okay.
or open borders. I
As
mean,
a
this is insane.
woman, how do you feel about supporting a sexual abuser?
What is sexual abuse? Oh,
Proven in a
come on.
court of
Don't
law.
Go away.
Proven in a court of law. No,
I'm
I'm not going to go away. This is freedom of speech. I have the right to stand here just like you do.
Well, that's fine.
It is fine. It's
That's
my right
fine.
just as it is yours.
I
Donald
don't
Trump
agree
is a
with you.
liable sexual abuser.
I don't agree
According
with
by
that.
a jury in New York City. It's not an opinion, ma'am. It's not an opinion.
Yeah, it's not true. It is not true. He's
How about the sex with the porn star? Do you support that behavior?
Yeah, no, I mean,
You do.
That's not true.
Everything's
That is
not true. Everything's
It's
not true.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything's not true.
It's not
So a
true.
jury and a judge and a jury decides
it's
that
not
someone's
true.
liable of sexual abuse, and you say it's not true?
It's not true.
Well,
what about all,
are you
all
living
the
in a
stars
dreamland?
and everything with P. Diddy? What about that?
What does that have to do with Donald Trump and Kamala Harris?
You know
I hope he goes to jail.
Kamala Harris is on P. Diddy's list.
What are you talking about?
She's on P. Diddy's list.
Donald Trump is on the list 7 times on Jeffrey Epstein. Do you care about that?
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Okay.
You're in dreamland.
I'm in dreamland. Who won the 2020
You are in
election?
dreamland.
Who won the 2020 election?
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Who's in dreamland now?
Donald Trump.
Who's in dreamland now?
Donald Trump.
Donald
Trump.
Ladies and gentlemen, these two are deplorables.
Oh, really?
These are deplorables. They are pedophiles.
Oh my God.
They're
You are
deplorables.
disgusting. You
They're
are
pedophiles and they're
disgusting.
deplorables.
You are disgusting.
They're in the bunker.
Oh,
They're in the
really?
bunker.
Oh,
These two are in the bunker. Look at these two yentas. They're in the bunker. Look at them. They're in the bunker. Deplorables. Deplorables.
You are horrible. You are.
Oh, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.